everyone, this is Rachel. Thanks for clicking on my video. And y'all, I came in today to talk about that fool who cried wolf, Jussie fucking Smollett. Y'all, wasn't it about a week ago that he was sitting on Good Morning America crying, busting slob and all of this shit, bruising on his face? And you mean to tell me that this motherfucker made all this shit up? Y'all, I was right. The bastard did lie. And we was rooting for him. We were rooting for him. We didn't care whether he was gay or not. When we heard that possibly 2 white men had jumped him and fucked him up while he was out trying to get him a goddamn Subway sandwich at 2 o'clock in the morning when it's 30 below in Chicago, we was a little suspicious. But the fact that he went to the hospital and he had some bruising, we was like, something happened. It may not be quite what he said, and maybe he's embarrassed because he was out trying to buy some trade and, got a little bit more than what he bargained for. But y'all, when I was sitting at work today and I realized this motherfucker had been arrested, and then I read what the reason he did this, because he wanted more money. Basically, when he got that letter or whatever at the studio, he was a little in his feelings because nobody made a big stink out of it. So he decided to concoct this elaborate story about this assault that occurred on him in Chicago. Y'all, he done fucked his career up. You simple son of a bitch. Now, I'm hearing that he was making upwards of $60,000 per episode. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for a young man. Well, now he can forget it, because who is going to hire him now? Who is going to hire him after this big elaborate lie? Y'all, when I tell you that this is like a spoiled little boy who can't get his way, so he goes somewhere, and because he's so full of himself, because that's what I'm getting from this, he must be a little full of himself. His own self-importance. He believes his own PR, believes that he should get some more money. And maybe he should, but this was not the way, y'all. He out here looking all kind of stupid. And the bad part about it is I remember reading something where his family was supporting him and they said that, his story never changed and blah, blah, blah. Well, the motherfucker was lying, y'all. Lying his simple ass off. I can't even believe this. I can't even believe it. And then I watched someone else's video and they said, well, at least he acted, the part. No, he didn't, because I didn't believe him. Now, I was wrong on the reason, because this reason that he came up with was the furthest thing from my imagination, that he would just do it for money. He would do it just for money. Wasn't he doing commercials and stuff? Pepsi, Coca-Cola, one of those. Wasn't he doing? He was on the rise. You got to start off small. Make your mark. I remember years ago when Denzel Washington was first starting out, he didn't have big, huge roles and all of that. He started small and he worked his way up until he became a very well-respected actor. That's the right way to do it. And throughout his career, Denzel Washington has always carried himself, as a gentleman and all that. Now, we don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but what we get from him is a gentleman, a family man. But this motherfucker, this is the thing of a spoiled brat to me. Y'all, I've raised 2 kids, and when you have a person that does stunts like this, they're full of themselves. That's exactly what it is. They are believing their own PR. that, you know, you're this big star because you're on Empire. And from what I'm hearing, Empire is waning. You know, it's not as good as it was those first season and second season. It's not as good as it was. So he could have done this a different way. You know, started, you know, accepting movie roles and maybe done cameo appearances on other shows. There's a way to get more money, but this was not the way. Now, another thing, y'all, that I don't understand. Even though those two Nigerian brothers participated and cooperated with the police, I think that they should be charged with something too, because they were a part of this ruse that Jussie concocted. They agreed to accept money for a lie. So even though they cooperated, I think they should be charged with something too. Y'all, I don't know what Lee Daniels is going to do with this. Will he go ahead and fire this boy? And then now you were trying to get more money. Now you ain't going to have no money. This shit was stupid than a mug. And it messes it up for any other brother that goes through something like this and is telling the truth. Because this fool cried wolf, it's going to make anyone else look suspect. I don't like shit like this, y'all. I don't like shit like this. And he ought to be ashamed of himself. And I wonder what questions did his family ask when they realized that this simple son of a bitch was lying. I wonder what his parents said to him. Because had that been my son, no matter how old he was, I would have wanted to whoop his fucking ass. Because this shit didn't make no sense. It is so stupid. Y'all, I'm done. Let me know what y'all think about this. Did you hear the reason the bastard lied? To this day, you have people that are still, they were still standing with him. I think about all the celebrities that came out and supported him. And now everybody is looking simple right with his ass. This is a fucking shame, y'all. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think. As always, thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. You take care now. Bye-bye.